about, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. God damn it! John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Easy. Very funny. So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Behind you.
Yeah, okay. Careful.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water.
Don't you want to see Yarkin?
Stupid fish.
How much weight he's lost. Look,
But what about stupid
he's
luck?
really slim, isn't he?
That'll do too.
Yeah.
Head towards
Was
the
that
river.
Annika?
Yeah. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Archer. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Come on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
They're nibbling. Got 'em.
There we go. Ah, I should have had that one.
Maybe if you caught a fish, we'd stop teasing you.
Something's nibbling. Got one! Shit, got away. Got a nibble there, Arthur.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
That feels like a bite. Ha! Got ya!
Oh, fuck.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Now, reel him in, Arthur. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though.
Right, I'll leave you.
Never lost the puppy, and right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back to Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
You got a bite. You hooked him. Well done. That'll grill up nice.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! folks back in camp.
Indeed not.
All right. I think well, I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
All right, then.
Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the horn, a giant whale stalked us. Like following over the bar.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I stood there laughing at him.
Hello.
Best horse currently, my best horse, it is a all black Arabian, and then my bonds with it, it is level 4. So I'll just show you guys right now. So let's show info. So it is level 4, as you guys can see on the bottom left corner, and all the specs are as high as it's gonna get. And this horse will probably horse thief, where you stole a bunch of horse from, I believe, the Brakewood, or I don't remember which one it is, but
So,
you guys will
Arthur,
unlock.
is it true about the bad luck?
What bad luck?
I just broke my pocket mirror, and I remember me old ma saying that a broken mirror means 7 years bad luck.
7 years? We won't see 7 years out. Don't be ridiculous. But if I find a mirror on my adventures, I'll bring it back for you.
Thank you, Arthur.
And now, the better horse you got, the better it is. And what I brought along is actually my best horse. Currently, my best horse is an all-black Arabian, and then my bonds with it, it is level 4. So I'll just show you guys right now. Highest prices. You got better horse. Really, shh. Let's get going. Come on, let's get a little further back. I think this should be good. Oh, this is people fishing. Okay, now let's set up our campsite. Once you set up your campsite, you can go to sleep. Any amount should do, if I remember correctly. Sorry, it's been a while since I did the glitch. So go to sleep, and I'll do another 19 hours just because I want to record this during the daytime. Otherwise, if I do it a few more hours, you're gonna go to sleep, and I will woke up at nighttime. So I don't really like to record video on nighttime unless I have to, just because the video looks better, you know. And English cash glitch. So those are a bit more complicated.
What do you think?
But
What do
this
you
one,
mean?
if it still works,
Those two families. The rich ones in the big houses.
Stories, and you save.
I don't know.
And make sure you turn off
Go have a look
autosave
around.
before this. Otherwise,
See what you can find out.
File, so your horse doesn't
Calmly,
go,
I mean,
disappear if
sure.
you accidentally
Got
mess
you
it
now.
up. So as
We
you
both
guys
think
can see,
there's
it's
money
only,
to be made.
7 minutes apart.
I hope so.
Since the last time I saved. So
I'll see what I can find out.
actually quit. Well, not quit. So right now, most of the time when you guys see the glitch, you actually have to load back in right away. But this one, you actually have to exit the game, and you will say yes. And once you exit the game, you can load back in again. Once you load back in, when I do the other glitch again. So now, let's go. We're gonna hop on the Black Arabian, and we're gonna ride over and try to sell them our horse. So of course, these guys deal with mostly illegal horses. The better bond you have with your horses, the higher price it is gonna sell, just because the horse is better. Now, you don't have to get off your horse to sell. You can just come over here. A Black Arabian, that's what we have here. Oh, come on, go there. Go there, Bob. So, $315. That's how much I can sell Bob for, which is the Black Arabian. So, right now, what I can do is I'm gonna sell Bob. Mind you, the gold bars are only selling for 300 bucks. So with everything, this should be going really quickly. The thing that, why is this glitch better, is because it's way faster. Way faster. See, there it is, guys. My Arabian's still there. Because right now, if you're doing a gold bar glitch, you have to open the case, reload the case, and then exit the game, reload back in. So this one, all you have to do is grab your horse, and what's up, man? Selling my horse to you again for $315. There I go. I just sold my horse twice for 630 bucks. And this is the second time, so I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 times just in case, because I feel like a lot of time when I do these glitches, some of you guys basically just tell me that, oh, it only worked for twice. So that was second time. All right. So I'm gonna sell. So as you guys can, this one is the best. So in today's video, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to some people that we have. So you can get, the first thing is west of Rose, and then to the south of Emerald Ranch, or southwest. No, not southwest. Southeast of Valentine's. I guess you guys can see. I've zoomed out far enough. Hopefully you guys can find.
Yep. Let's get. All right, boy.
Me and Mary Beth have been so worried about you. Hey, Arthur.
Miss Karen, all good? Yep.
Quickly. So it is, we have to get to chapter 3, that's for sure. And now, the better horse you got, the better it is. And what I found on actually my best horse currently, my best horse is a Black Arabian, and my bond with it is level 4. So I'll just show you guys right now. So let's show info. So it is level 4, as you guys can see on the bottom left corner, and all the specs are as high as you can get. And this horse will probably get one of the highest prices. You got better horse. I don't know if there are.
Out of the damn way!
Hey,
mister, can I have a word?
This is just slowing me up, damn it.
Okay. I'm gonna need that horse.
Now, the first thing you gotta do is
Shit,
come to a
fine.
location, and you guys just have to
I'll
come
find
to
you, I
this little
swear I
area
will.
right here. You guys see this little stone wall? Just come down.
Someone showed up. What you looking at? March along. Last chance to...
Whoa, whoa, easy.
Remember correctly, sorry, it's been a while since I did the glitch. So go to sleep and I'll do time. So I don't if I remember correctly, sorry, it's been a while since I did the glitch. So go to sleep and I'll do another 19 hours just because I want to record this during the daytime. Otherwise, if I do a few more hours, it would have gone to sleep and I won't wake up at nighttime. So I don't really like to record video at nighttime unless I have to, just because the video is better.
God damn it!
And who are watching this video, you guys those could be even better, but this one is the best one I have, so let's go start the glitch. Now, the first thing you gotta do is come to a location, and you guys just have to come to this little area right here. You guys see this little stone wall? Just come down here and set up your camp. Let's get going. Come on, let's get a little further back. I think this should be... probably the fastest glitch. There are a few from, I believe, the Braidwood, or I don't remember which one it is, but you guys will unlock these guys. There's a horse fence that's located just to the northwest of Rhodes, and then this, as you can find it pretty quickly. So it
Here.
you have to get to chapter 3, that's for sure. And now, better horse you got, the better it is. I guess you guys can see. I've zoomed out far enough. Hopefully you guys can find it pretty quickly. So it is, you have to get to chapter...
You got 25 minutes, Chad, left, alright? Give you a warning, okay?
Fuck. Oh, shut up. Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
That's for sure. And now, better horse you got, the better it is. And what I brought along is actually my best horse currently, my best. These guys, there's location, and you guys, Gray Arabian, those area right here. You guys see this little stone wall? Just come down here and set up your camp. Let's get going. Come on, let's get a little further back. I think this should be good. Oh, there's people fishing. Okay, now let's set up our campsite. Once you set up your campsite, you can go to sleep. Any amount should do, if I remember correctly. Sorry, it's been a while since I did the glitch. So go to sleep, and I'll do another 19 hours just because I want to record this during the daytime. Otherwise, if I do a few more hours, you're gonna go to sleep and I will woke up at nighttime. So I don't really like to record video on nighttime unless I have to, just because the video looks better, you know. And I'm sure you guys who are watching this video, if you guys don't know, I made some glitches on the new, I guess it's kind of newish gold bar glitch and newish cash glitch. So those are a bit more complicated, but this one, if it still works, it will be good. Alright, now, I messed up slightly here, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. So now, this is when you have to save the game. So you go to online, and you save, not online, stories, and you save. And make sure you turn off autosave before this, otherwise when you go back in, the autosave will kick in. So, save the new slot so you don't mix it up with the other slot, and you save it before doing the glitch. That way, you don't overwrite the original file, so your horse doesn't go, like, disappear if you accidentally mess it up. So, as you guys can see, it's only, 7 minutes apart, that, like, since the last time I saved. So, I'm gonna actually quit. Well, not quit. So, right now, most of the time you guys see the glitch, you have to go back in, you should be pretty... Since overwrite the original back in, the auto save, it will be good. Alright, now, gold bar glitch and newish cash glitch. So those are a bit more complicated, but this one, if it still works, it will be good. Alright, now, I'm actually messed up slightly here, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. So now, this is when you have to save the game. So you go to online, and you save, not online, story, and you save. And make sure you turn off autosave before this. Otherwise, when you go back in, the autosave will kick in. So, save it to a new slot so you don't mix it up with the other slot that you saved it before doing the glitch. That way, you don't overwrite the original file, so your horse doesn't go, like, disappear if you accidentally mess it up. So, now you guys can see it's only, 7 minutes apart. That's nice since the last time I saved. So, I'm gonna actually quit. So, right now, most of the time, you guys see the glitch, you actually have to go back in right away. But this one, you actually have to exit the game. You'll say yes. And once you exit the game, you can go back in again. Once you go back in, it should be pretty close to where we originally started it. Alright, guys. minutes. But this one, if it still works, it will be good. All right, now, I messed up slightly here, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So now, this is when you have to save the game. So you go to online, and you save, not online, story, and you save. And make sure you turn off autosave before this, otherwise when you load back in, the autosave will kick in. So save it to a new slot so you don't mix it up with the other slot that you saved it before doing the glitch. That way you don't overwrite the original file, so your horse doesn't go like disappear if you accidentally mess it up. So as you guys can see, it's only what, 7 minutes parts that like since the last time I saved. So I'm gonna actually quit. Well, not quit. So right now, most of the time when you guys see the glitch, you actually have to load back in right away. But this one, you actually have to exit the game, and it will say yes. And once you exit the game, you can load back in again. Once you load back in, we should be pretty close to where we originally started it. Alright guys, so here we are. Funny enough, this is exactly where I started when I did the other glitch again.
Fucking cunt.
Now, let's go. We're gonna hop on the Black Arabian, and we're gonna ride over and try to sell them our horse. So, of course, these guys deal with mostly illegal horses. The better bond you have with your horses, the higher price it is gonna sell, just because the horse is better. Now, you don't have to get off your horse to sell. You can just come over here. A Black Arabian, that's what we have here. Oh, come on, go there. Go there, Bob. So $315, that's how much I can sell Bob for, which is the Black Arabian. So right now what I can do is I'm gonna sell Bob. Mind you, the gold bars are only selling for 300 bucks. So with everything, this should be going really quickly. The thing that, why is this glitch better, is because it's way faster. Way faster. See, there it is, guys. My Arabian's still there. Because right now, if you're doing a gold bar glitch, you have to open the cage, reload the cage, and then exit the game, reload back in. So this one, all you have to do is grab your horse, and what's up, man? Selling my horse to you again for $315. There I go. I just sold my horse twice for 630 bucks. And this is the second time, so I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 times just in case. Because I feel like a lot of times when I do these glitches, some of you guys basically just tell me that, oh, it only worked for twice. So that was second time. Alright, let's go, Bob. We're gonna keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Come on. Speed up, Bob. Sell. You can keep all the Arabian you want. Because Bob itself. Hey, Clive's actually in front of you. Why you turned around? Alright, I got myself another $315. So third times. I mean, you guys want me to keep going? Because I feel I'll go. So I'll do 5 times. That was the third. Come on, go. Sell. This is a 4th. Who wouldn't be interested in taking 5? It's a Black Arabian maxed out everything. I'm sure if you guys bring the Rose Gold Arabian, not Rose Gold, Rose Gray Arabian, it could probably sell for, I think someone told me that.
That glitch fucking failed.
Idiot.
Fucking hell.
12 minutes. 12. Got it? Yeah, 12.
Somebody's had a few. Don't reckon you're gonna remember much of this. So that's something at least. Morning to you.
Morning to you, partner.
Welcome, mister. First time to my shop? Looking for a special something for a special someone? All right, what do you have for me? Fine, I'll have it. Not bad, this. Done deal. Look out. You don't do this as a profession, huh?
Been a pleasure doing business with you.
All right, then. Better be good. Ain't this special, huh? Hell, you really want to get rid of this? questions asked.
Thanks, partner. Let's go, boy.
Whoa.
Giddy up.
Looking to buy?
I'll have one.
Well, see you for the next one.
Hey, mister.
I don't want to see any more trouble from you. You hear?
Hey, mister. Will you give me some money?
Sure.
Thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from right here. If I was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Greys moved here. A bunch of no-good white trash. Yeah, they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, gentlemen.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Y'all doing all right? Uh-huh. Morning.
And a very good morning to you.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
Fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Well, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
That's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Time is of the essence, dear
Clayton. He gets a very hand up. Get to it, boys. A good deputy acts promptly.
Cool, sexy, cool. Awesome. Amazing.
Five minutes.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their skills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
Listen to me. I heard something about it being gold these families found.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
Just kill him. It's easier, or you can waste your money and give him $10 for it. It's fucking boring. Anyways, then you get the map.
That bad rather suits you, Mr. W.
Now just go here. Hurry up.
I thought so too. Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
The next map's gonna be in this pile of rocks.
Whoa! Whoa!
Clever there, Rockstar. Good job.
Hold up. You see that wagon?
Affiliated with Bank Plus and get the treasure is located right here.
These damn flies! I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Keep your eyes open. No, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Ooh.
Let's go. There's Nothing more we can do here. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at
Oh, you
these
couldn't.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. Easy. We ain't in that much of a hurry. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Go right at the crossroads. Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame.
What?
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell. You.
Oh, you fucking.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Why did I let you drive? Hey, do I need to take the reins back?
Morning, fella.
Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders.
Oh man.
Ex-Army Free Staters without.
Bro. I'm just doing normally.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law.
Where the fuck is he going?
That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Go right at the crossroads. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. They're right again here. Drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Yep. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Saying that word makes me sick. We bring in alive, understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Fuck you know.
and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. And she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left? Take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. Let's see them. A fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Turn it off.
How are you meant to shoot them without killing them?
Turn it off. Close it right down now, please. Yeah? Thank you. You gonna play a game of What's It With Me?
In a minute.
Well, not in a minute. Take that off now. What's that? Little green thing. This one.
Oh, fine now. Ah!
Come on, turn the light on and we'll sit at the table and play. I'll ask Grandma if she wants to come and play. Make sure it's switched right off, Jared, please.
Come on. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Peace out.